we will be starting shortly with some introductions and some short pitches in a sense of presentation of our sponsors and our dear people who are helping us to make this happen. And then we will go through the agenda that we will be asking each of the startups to present themselves, tell us who they are and what they are doing, what they are looking for. And also we have quite a lot of number of talents here who will be joining the teams based on the skill set of that we have been having, but also we will be encouraging the teams that are here as participants that if they have an idea and they want to develop it further, we will be encouraging them to do it through this weekend because we have amazing mentors that are coming to support you tomorrow, but also we have amazing 3 workshops that we have prepared for you that you will be learning quite a lot, and it will be helpful for you that you develop your project or new idea within the weekend. That's what it's the whole about. Do we have? Sorry. Is it everybody here? Well. Once again, a very warm welcome to the World Web3 Metaverse Hackathon in Vienna, the very first one for this year, the very first start. And for that, I would like to make a big applause and ask for everybody here. Big applause and thank you for being here with us today. This is the first edition, and we are starting in Vienna, the love of the city of the startups and the city of the startup scene. We'll be having 9 other countries, and we are looking forward to each one of them to welcome you. Either you join virtually or you follow up with us in the social media and be part of that. I will not take any longer with a thank you note because we have people here that we want them to say some words. We are here in my hive, which is amazing space, and this is a very welcoming. You already saw it. We invite you to explore it, but for more, we want to say thank you for hosting us and also welcoming us. And for more telling about my hive, I would like to ask Stephanie to join the stage and say some words. Thank you for having us, Stephanie.
Thank you, Rasha, and thank you, Paul. And also very, very welcome from our side, from my hive. I'm the leasing and operations manager of our Austrian offices and co-working spaces. Also at Ungargasse, we have a 2-level co-working space just right next to the beautiful atrium. It's really nice. It's the second hackathon we are hosting within, I think, 1 year now, and it's always really, really nice to see the developments, the startup scenes, also crypto and IT world, as we as a host, host many of different startups in different directions. And and from my side, I'm really happy that you're here this weekend. I will be here also, and happy to have you for a viewing or questions to our space. Also, this external space can be rented from anybody in this building or living next door, etc. So yeah, again, have a nice weekend together. Explore crypto, etc. I'm not really into the topic, but I'm really looking forward to learn more. And yeah, enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you. When it comes to the other hosts, I would like to call to the stage the co-host of this event, Holger Greiner, the General Secretary of DAA, for a short introduction. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we are the Digital Assets Association Austria, and we're happy to be co-hosting this first of the 10 events, this hackathons, and I'm going to keep it short and sweet, and I'm going to wish you great exchanging of ideas over this next few days and developing your ideas as well. Have fun.
Thank you. And the last but not least, Bernard Blacher, the CEO of the People's STE. So thank you for being with us and thank you for your support.
Thank you for having me. I'm afraid I won't be able to keep it as short as the others have, but I'll try my best, I promise. So for me, it's very special to be here to open not just this first edition of the hackathon, but with that, essentially all of the other hackathons that are going to come over the next year around the globe and also in the metaverse. And there's a couple of reasons for that. The first one, of course, being Paul. Is he actually here in this room right now?
He was there, but he was there.
Okay, he left. But essentially, I've known Paul for what I think is about 6 years-ish now. And I've had the pleasure of working with him for quite a couple of these years. At the Digital Asset Association Austria that Holger just introduced. And I've come to respect you for the lot of things you do for the startup environment. But it goes a bit beyond that, and that is Startup Live. When I founded my third company in Austria back then, I participated in Startup Live. And Startup Live back then, and I think it still is, was kind of the cool playground for people that have bright ideas and wanted to execute them. And I still remember that when I participated, I completely and utterly botched the pitch that I had prepared. I was talking too fast, I didn't have the best preparation, my content still didn't fit in a time slot that I had. But I also remember rocking the impromptu pitch session that we had. I'm not sure, does this still exist? Do we have that this time?
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. And then about 2 years later, I came back as a mentor at this point. And this was the Startup Live blockchain special, I think it was called. And it was the first kind of event that really focused on blockchain. And we were really building blockchain products there. And this was very interesting to see. And after that, I even was back like 3 or 4 times more as a mentor. And I've had a lot of fun. I've gathered a lot of experience. Most importantly to me, I've met a lot of friends that I'm still looking forward to meet every time I come back to Austria. And I've actually had 1 or 2 scandals in that time period as well, but I think that's more after work talk material. And now essentially being here, kicking this off, this time as a sponsor, is raising this to the next level for me. And having been in the Web3 space since before it was called Web3 actually, means that I've seen my fair share of projects. And these projects very often did not cover one point that I think is the initial USP that actually blockchain and cryptocurrencies have, and that is peer-to-peer transactions. And this is also where I'm making the transition to what eCredits, which is the company that we're sponsoring this with, is actually doing. eCredits is actually focusing on 2 major things, and that is shopping and loyalty. And when I say that, there's of course a lot more to it. So essentially what we are building is a very big ecosystem with by now tens of thousands of active users and thousands of active merchants that we are bringing blockchain technology towards, where they can actually use the big ecosystem that we are building to do their everyday transactions. So when you are looking at the projects and ideas that you are going to have innovatively over this entire hackathon, what I'd ask you to do is look at them, and if there's a match, and it's a big if, I'll come back to that. If there's a match, for example, if you're saying we're doing something that is related to shopping, or we're doing something that is related to peer-to-peer transactions, we're doing some tokenization in terms of digital or physical assets, or if it's related to some kind of loyalty, then look into that ecosystem that we're building. Look into the grants that we're also having for projects that are built within this ecosystem, because I think that might be a good fit. That said, however, this is not an advertising event or anything, and I'm very much aware of that. And as I also have the pleasure of being a mentor tomorrow, if the project is not a fit for the eCredits blockchain, I will very openly tell you so. I'm known to be very open and straightforward when it comes to that. Because I'm also, and that's where I started out in blockchain, a very big fan of Ethereum and other blockchains. So whatever fits best, that's what's gonna work. Because in the end, the idea that is behind all of this event, the idea that I think Paul had when he created this, and the idea that we have when we sponsored this is we would like to see what can happen and what people can build if we bring together people that have bright ideas and, more importantly, the ability to actually execute these ideas. And with that, I'm at the end. So all that's left for me to say is have a lot of fun, because that's what it's all about. Thank you.
Yeah, that's true. So have a lot of fun and a lot of learnings. Tomorrow we'll be saying that again, but today I'm saying that really use as much time and write a lot of questions about the mentoring session that we're gonna have tomorrow, because it's the most valuable time that we have at the Startup Live and Web3 right now. So I would like once again to ask you for a very big applause to all our sponsors that made this a special edition of Vienna happening. So thank you to all of them. Thank you. So we will be talking about a bit of rules, so be on time, especially when it comes to the workshops and mentoring. Please respect each other's opinion and ask questions to me, to Alia, the other girl, to Alejandro, to Paul, or anybody from the team. Corina is there also. So we are here to support you for anything you need. And yes, so enjoy it. Coming back to some points, what Bernard was talking is this is what Startup Life, sorry, this is going so fast. So this is what Startup Life is and was, and what people are saying, and really, this is what really happened. Basically, we achieved in 3 days what we would have taken us 6 months. This is about mentoring, because the many questions, the one thing that they were all about taking into consideration ups and downs and all the kind of troubles that they are going, the mentors are there to help you to polish it, help you to make it and really develop it further, the idea. Also like best weekend of our lives, really, because it's like something that we are here together. We are going to be here for 3 days and we are going to know each other for 3 days. So it's gonna be learning to each other and really getting to network with each other and sharing the ideas within each other. So this is the whole idea behind it. Now, before we start with the pitching of the Startup Live, like the startups that are here, we would like to ask the Alejandro and the people from the metaverse that they will be coming here and showing the metaverse, right? Are you doing? Do you want to do it right now, or you want to like? Okay, then perfect. So now the startup that I have here, they are going to pitch for 90 seconds in English only and no slides. So the presentation would be the questions like, what's your idea about? Where are you right now? Like the stage of the startup, and also what you're expecting from this weekend. If you're looking for a team, this is also very important because we have talents here. So if you're looking for a team, that you're looking for somebody to join, please say out loud. And also, what are you looking actually? So what kind of support you're looking. And it's time to pitch. So the next one I will be calling Digital Red Road Digital Consulting. Do we have them here? The startup? No. Then Donkey Bridge, you are the first one. A big applause to...
Yeah, that's the best.
Hello, everybody. My name is Guillermo. I'm from New York City. I've been living in Austria for 16 years. I'm here to talk to you about Donkey Bridge. You're an Austrian, and your company just gave you an assignment where you're going to be working with a group of people in Canada. You're from Scotland, and you're going to have your first business meeting in Saudi Arabia, and you've never been there before. You're a Mexican, and you've just fallen in love with a person from Italy. What's unifying in all these experiences in our globalized world is that you don't really know how the other person thinks and how they expect things to go. And when you have that moment of communication, what you're relying on is your culture and where you come from and the values that you believe in. Believe it or not, this is going to cause some conflict because the values of different cultures see things differently. This is the work that I do with industrial companies as an intercultural communication strategist. And it puts people in very uncomfortable positions in order to perform their tasks, and even just to get simple points of communication across. But what if there was a guide from your country and your culture that has been living in the culture that you wish to communicate with? They can tell you what's up, what's down, where to be careful, where you might have conflict before you speak, and where you already are in harmony by the time you start talking to them. This guide is going to be the person that's communicating to you via your phone on an EdTech platform called Donkey Bridge. Donkey Bridge is one platform for any two cultures, helping people understand each other better. What I'm looking for here is a team, because my intercultural strategy business is a single person consulting business that I work with large companies. And I've been doing this all on my own. So I've developed this for about 5-6 years. And I know a lot about IT, but I'm not a programmer. And this is going to be an IT platform-based business. But I'm a single person looking for a team. That's the most important thing right now for me.
Thank you. Thank you. Next one would be Micro Racer. Yes, we have them here. Perfect. It would be just a presentation. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Ashish Toga. I'm the founder and game designer of Micro Racer. It's a kart racing game, and I'm a DevOps engineer actually in Vienna, and I belong to IT background. So we decided to develop this project. So it's the idea is to design a complete DApp, decentralized application on Web3. So yeah, you can have a fun of a kart racing, and then you can also utilize the technology like blockchain, smart contracts. And today I'm here to looking for some hardcore developers. I myself a developer, but someone who can help me with the smart contracts or game engines, and yes, and also some investors who are interested to invest in our projects. And yeah, that's it from my side.
Next one would be Dream to Hope. Please on the stage. And yes, so you are coming also not from Vienna. You are not basically based in Vienna, right? Exactly. So welcome.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Attila Ferenckian. I come from Hungary, but I live since 60 years almost in Austria. My project is Dream to Hope VR, which I started when I saw at the first on YouTube a little boy. He was in a hospital and he has been under a very hurtful situation. His bandage was changed. It was very hurtful, and this time he put VR goggles on his head and they changed everything for him. He was laughing and it was never so stressed at this moment. At this point, I have changed my ID and I have started my baby project. This is the flagship product from us. And we are developing a virtual reality adventure game. So not only a game, it is a therapeutic game. This can change for every kid which are in hospital, their mental health, and a lot of new things they can learn at this. And I am here also to represent it and looking for a team as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Next one would be non-fundable property. Yes. Welcome, guys.
Hi everyone, we are from Non-Fungible Property and we are based in Vienna, and our goal is to make real estate accessible for everyone. Our passion for both of us is real estate since years. We established a real estate company here in Austria, and then we thought back on the hurdles that we had in the beginning and how hard it was to start in real estate, which the biggest problem was capital in the beginning, which is for most, and that's why we started Non-Fungible Property, to make it accessible for everyone. And we tokenize real estate, and we want everybody to be able, that is interested in real estate, to participate with us and own a piece of real estate. Doesn't matter the cost or the capital accessible.
Yeah, what we expect from this weekend or from, is to get in touch with like-minded people, get one or more Twitter followers more, and yeah, have a good network.
you surely will do and will get all the ticks of what you were mentioning. Now the one before the last one is the natural gem. Do we have him? Okay, then we give them the next time. So simply tokenize. Thank you.
Hi everybody, pleasure to be here. We're simply tokenized, so at the moment it's only 3 of us within the team. What we focus on is tokenization as a service. So what we would like to provide you as companies as well as other industries is the opportunity to tokenize your assets. This can be anything from loyalty programs all the way to your equity. So we are offering plenty of opportunities to engage with your community, but as well as increase your funding in whichever way we would like. And we were also looking for some feedback from your side to develop further our programs as well as our marketing strategy. Thank you very much.
See, you were all very well prepared, so nobody was like really 90 seconds or somewhere really near to 90 seconds. So they were like taking the whole points, as you might see, but also you were gonna present all each other together once again. We have different kind of stages of the startup, different industries, and that's what the startup life is about actually, and also this Web3 metaverse is about. So we will give opportunity to all industries of the startup because we want to be there to support them in all the needs that they have, especially when it comes to workshops and mentoring. Now, I would like to ask, so I don't know all by names, I'm so sorry, but the talents that are joined today, I would like them to call them and ask them to say a little bit of your bio, who you are, and what kind of a support you would give to the startups that are here. Then we can do a matchmaking afterwards because we have team finding. So who will be the first one that would like to come and present themselves? Omid? I mean, I know you, your face. I'm also happy because I have some other people that were joining from startup. Like he was a volunteer to us and now is a participant, and this is what we like it because it's a way of developing further. So welcome to our edition, and please introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Alberto, for the introduction. So yeah, my name is Omid. I come from an energy engineering background, doing data science and machine learning at the moment as a PhD student. So what is interesting about maybe this hackathon here and metaverse for me was actually, so my interest started a couple of years. Actually, I actually did hold some metaverse tokens before Facebook becomes Meta, and so that was a nice moment in my life. But yeah, so if there is any team looking for applying machine learning or data science to your products or to your startup, we'd be happy to participate. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We have Albi Doda, who is joining from Munich, coming here to join to the hackathon because he was part of the startup life once and he loved it so much. 3 times. Oh, I'm so sorry. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Albi. It's my 4th time actually. At the beginning, I was with Yentis.
Yes, true.
And
Yeah.
2 other times with
The
some
winner of one of
yes,
the
the
startup
winner.
life. Yes, true.
And 2 other times with some other startups. And my background is software engineering, and I've been working also as an IT support. So maybe whoever wants some IT help, maybe IT business analyst or some software engineering help, vote for me. Thank you.
Happy to have you here. Good. We have also 2 ladies. We have Michaela there. I mean, I know now by name everybody, seems like. Welcome, Michaela. You're welcome.
Hello, my name is Michaela. I will say Michaela because it's easier to pronounce for international people. I'm from Moldova, but for the past 5 years of my life, I was living across Europe. And also for the past 3 years, I was involved in some projects as a marketing specialist and also in sales. So I'm here for meeting interesting people and interesting ideas. So it would be cool to meet you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alexander, right? Oh my, sorry. Then I don't say the names anymore. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. So my name is Andreas Peterson. I've been in the blockchain industry for many years. I have a consulting company called Capacity Blockchain Solutions. Personally, I'm here to simply learn about what's cool, what's new, what are the hottest ideas, and how to hook up my make request to some smart contracts and to some games, maybe, I don't know, some applications, how to bring it all together. So I thought this is a great opportunity to find out what's cool. So I know a lot about smart contracts. I know a lot about any type of software engineering things. I studied computer science, and yeah, let me know if there's something in it for you and ping me up.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much. And the last lady, I will also call you to the stage. Yes.
Please.
Hi everyone, my name is Jonada, it's Yoni Short. I've been working with crypto brokers in the past couple of years, marketing specifically, leading small teams here and there and growing them from startup to unicorn size funds. And I'm here to see what's up with the metaverse one here in Vienna. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are in the right place. And we have the lost guy as a talent, or? Yeah? No? What? Please. Manuel.
Hello everyone, my name is Manuel. I'm a full stack developer and I do currently work in biotech. And I'm looking for interesting people who like to work in Web3 and VR. Thanks.
Thank you. And now we have the lost startup that already we called and we joined it. Is it fine if you can? Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. So I can hold the microphone for you, and you have a short introduction about. Let us know.
Hi everyone, my name is Ivano. I'm from the Natural Gem here in Vienna. Our core business is basically investing in gemstones, but why I'm here today is so we're trying to bring the oldest non-fungible commodity in the world, which is gemstones, via the blockchain into the 21st century. We do this by tokenization with Simply Tokenized, and yeah, that's why I'm here and hope to learn a lot like Andreas, meet some cool people, play some games like this. It'll be fun.
Thank you. Welcome and thank you. Before we go to the team finding and mingling at the network, which is everybody, I think I see the eyes that like they are looking forward to that, meeting each other, talking, getting into deep discussions. I would like to call Alejandro to say some words as a welcoming to this program today.
Thanks, Apresha. Hi, everyone. I'm Alejandro. I'm the co-host. I support Apresha and Paul with the WW3M. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am CEO of ADrop. That's the first non-profit organization on crypto base. I consult several companies on how to build teams. So let's make it short. I'm the anthropologist amongst all nerds. Yeah, so I deal with people because projects have business case, have development potential, have a lot of things, but in the end of the day, it's people who run the business, so that's my expertise. I consult Siemens, BMW, and other companies on Web3 and on CEO level, how to manage teams in a decentralized world, how to motivate intrinsic people with high value and little command. So if you want to make your startup a long-term holding business with people that make the work for you and with you, then come to me for consulting, for talking, for brainstorming. And if you're looking for network, mostly I'm based in Berlin and Frankfurt, but if you're looking for a network outside of Vienna, because we're going to Düsseldorf, Dubai, then I'm very welcome to connect you to as many people as possible. Thank you very much, and let's have some fun.
Thank you, Alejandro. Thank you for the support. And before we go to the team finding, actually, we will go to Metaverse. Are you all excited? I need some excitement here. Like, yes, some of the excitement that we will be showing to you. The Startup Live campus in Metaverse, which we are very, very excited about that and really looking forward to that. So basically, let's just make the connections and we will be shortly. Okay. So you need 1 or 2 minutes, okay? So in 2 minutes. Did I call everybody to talk to the stage? Did I miss someone? No? Then we could use this time to talk till we are ready. So. Should I disconnect this, what I have here? Connect with you here? That we have it in the monitor, right? You are. This is very first time of me being in such an event that we have VRs and stuff, and it's like looking a bit of interesting, having people with glasses also here, and quite of an advanced world that we are going. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's not stable. Okay. Then we continue with team finding before, and it seems that we have a bit of, this is technology actually, this is startup life and this is the startup world because we need to adjust based on the things and based on what we have it here, the internet, the connection, people are being late or coming at the time. So we jump to the next point, which is team finding. I made some groups that they can be together into, and the talents who are here would join wherever one of the teams they like to talk to is in one of the groups. So if you would like to talk to Simply Tokenize, then you just join to the group 2, and or Donkey Bridge, then you join to group 1. But I would like to make some space so you could be in 3 groups differently. Then you will be talking to each other and getting to know each other. And this is how it would be, starting with the networking, which is like every first part will take 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I will ask to switch, so I will be changing to another group of people that you will be talking. So let's do that right now. So we have actually half an hour, so until 2 we will be doing the networking. So I will leave it this one here. So you please find them by yourself.
Yes.
in our business. You're targeting
so it's scenario.
And the owners of the property
So it's not to connect the internet, so it's like connect the property with the owners and the property together. Yes, I can rent it all, rent on your whatever. Exactly.
Okay, good.
That's the disadvantage compared to the other players doing real estate organization, because they are giving a loan as a loan, and for a loan you can calculate more or less. If it's a project finance for only 2 years, I calculate everything, and I will do it, and then I can offer 7, 8, 9, 10%, which is what they mostly be careful. In our case, it's a bit different. Same as if you buy your own real estate. But the big advantage is if we go bankrupt or something happens, you still have your real estate. That is, it backs your investment, and you get like the monthly income or what we produce regularly. You participate on that, and some participate on the delegation. So like if you can keep it forever. And our context is like it's really community it's different than other places because we want you want to come together. So that's why we also are now in the end, so that you can decide if you buy, for example, one property, one apartment, and you buy that after 30 or whatever part of the share.
They can, but they don't have
Why? What was the concern?
I think if I want to like go out there, I'm based in, I don't know, somewhere, and I don't know, I have an idea about where it's located.
But we provide this information for them. So like in our platform, if you go to our platform and open before you invest, of course, open the property, you'll find different information like the valuation of the property. Exactly, the producer report, not based on our mind, but with the third party. So
we can manage different as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not very familiar with blockchain tokenized real estate developers and I read trade, heard some of the concept. The biggest point really is this delay between there is a change in valuation like Corona happens. Suddenly all commercial real estate would have to be marked down, or vice versa, there is a boom in the area. So there's a delay between it happens and people realizing it, and then third, somebody makes a change that change somehow translates to the value of the blockchain. And because of this big this is, I think, there is a big male incentive for people to be inside trade, to collect the fees, to exit and enter at the wrong time. What's your approach to solving that?
I would say the delay is there because it's based on the real estate nature of the business somehow. But I think that's why we are a community. That's why we have no power to decide that it has to be real estate in the end. Because if the property is owned, I don't know, if we have 10% of the community that has 90%, we cannot sell the property without the community. And cannot make one move without convincing the community. It has some other risks that we are also go together with this topic. Is that maybe you are blocked if nobody participates, and it would be a really good time to sell or something, and you cannot convince the community to sell. But that's the downside of this DAO concept.
Sorry for interrupting.
So we want the people to be able to make their decisions together with us. We can inform them, we can help them, but we cannot do any insider trading if we don't have 51% of the company.
So how is a token done in the situation? Is there like a issuance and buyback scheme?
No, so the idea would be we are open for everything because the company is a startup. It's not that we haven't started, we're in the better phase of our platform. So that's why we're also here to get different ideas what we could do different. But the idea is that we evaluate the property on the one specific time. This is when you go online and offer this to the people. And that is when you buy, you tokenize and have the opportunity to buy the NFT. And that you can only trade with others, your property, but we are not buying back. So we don't want to have like, we don't want to be in this position like, did we offer you the right price for your NFT or not? We don't. So we would eliminate this topic. Yeah, so that would be the idea.
So if somebody wants to have exposure to real estate through your platform, either when it's first being issued or after it was being issued, how is
the value you mean?
How does one get to own a piece of from a consumer perspective?
Yeah, so you will get to the platform, there's a specific date when you go online, and on that date you will come and you choose your property. You will have choose between them with all the data that I mentioned the week before, and then you just buy the NFT on the platform.
You can basically have any price potentially.
Yeah. So if you convince somebody that I have a property in Vienna, I have here part of it, and I think the value of it is like double, and somebody believes you that, then you can buy that.
Like one flat is or
no, so that's the goal, because then then you would not. That is the biggest problem that I mentioned. When we started, it was cash, like capital, and here we want everybody. So if you have like recognizing a level of, we haven't decided yet, but $100 per NFT or so, so everybody has the opportunity to participate. So that's also different to other players. That's where you have minimum 10,000 or 5,000 or 1,000. Yeah.
So it's really semi-functional. Because those
yeah.
should in theory be pretty much equal. Right? So if you have a flat and 1,000 NFTs, well, those 1,000 will be the same session.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think what the question actually asked and there's value already does not change just because there's tokenized. So if you still want to sell the entire apartment, as the secondary market, yes, so sell it for whatever you want, something they can also and also are the consumers educated enough to understand something unique? You're just buying a square meter, let's say, over starting in Vienna. I think personally, there's now more financial situation. From their perspective, they go.
What is so there must be so in this scenario where what's X? How does at some point how is the value realized?
So that's the question. You have like different strategies for properties. Like it depends on, in the end, it depends on the community that owns the real estate to decide what they want to do. So you can have 2 or 3 different scenarios. You can have a situation where we make a project, it's just a project, renovate the whole property and sell it, realize a profit. That would be one way, and then in the end, this would be shared profit with the NFT holders, which is one idea. The other way, you keep it for as long as you wish and rent it out and realize profit and appreciation over the years. This is one way. Yeah, the third way would be other forms of that Airbnb or also if it's an Airbnb, you can sell it. Or sell it. Yeah, sorry, that was the third. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So like you can keep it 5 years, for example, then the community decides, okay, now it's a good timing, the market appreciated. Everyone made plus 30%, so now we will sell it. We will sell it and distribute the profit to the tier ones. So far, the idea.
Legal framework for that?
Yeah, so that is our hardest. The hardest part is the legal framework, as many in Web3 have this issue. So the legal framework is a bit complicated because you have different European nations and Austria and international people and whatever. So this is the hardest part. And one big point is that we are clarifying right now is, are we classified as a fund or not? Because in the US for sure, and in other countries it depends on the regulations. But a lot of countries, so regulation is one big topic that we are working on. But the good thing is we are working in Austria, so we have this structure set up, company behind it, and organized possibilities behind this in the heart of Austria. We can. But there are regulation risks, of course, like everything in this space. Exactly.
You want to sell these NFTs, basically it's a fraction of a property claim. What do you need it for?
Yes, of course.
So for every person.
Yes, but we have a bit of different approach for now to start this whole project because for money, we need money somewhere. So we are starting this DAO vision first with DAO passes to gather some money from the DAO and then to create the platform is there. We have also the KYC in place, but we took it out this function for the DAO. But when we are not talking about the DAO, but the investment KYC and
which is not clear legally.
yeah, it's allowed.
It's clear, yes, you need KYC exit, but what's happening in between if I transfer my uncle in between and my uncle is actually from the mafia and then he transfers to some other person, you know, and then in between there might be something. That's why I have big mouth because I know everyone and
yeah. I mean, one other way, but what we are thinking now, but we have discussed the way of there is a token standard and exactly for that for the security token that allows you to only transfer between whitelisted accounts. That is also a way that you think about later if it's regulatory. If it's the only way to do it, we will do that functionality. But the idea would be really that you can go on OpenSea and sell it. But if the regulatory is not allowing it, then. But on the end, they can still make their own marketplace where you can all the things. Exactly. Yeah.
One more thing. So if I basically have to do a KYC and go through all the process, why would I come to you instead of buying an ETF or just another platform not using
yeah, because you are not part of any community. You give your money if you want that. We are targeting different kinds of end customers. So if you want to just let your money move wherever and are only interested in the return, you will do it. If you are interested to be part of a community where you can have kind of control of your investment on your property, you would come to us because you would come to the Discord of your channel of your property. You will be able to ask questions, you will be informed there, be involved in questions like which how do you want furniture, everything, like things like that. But it's interesting. If somebody is not interested in that, they can do the same with us as a ETF.
Who would be responsible for making
okay. We are a real estate company on our own, so they receive the charge now for the exact fees. Yeah. On if the DAO agrees to charge this fees. If the DAO says no, we don't trust you, we want a third party can do it.
Also keep owners convention from sharing like my parents-in-law, they have flat building has to decide on certain things. That is like making a decision here.
Yeah, it's impossible.
That is a startup problem.
That's true.
Making this, that's really tricky.
So that's the idea that you vote on Snapshot. We have a Snapshot account where you will go in and depend on your votes that you have, you vote, and that's it. If you live there, it's different.
It's it's always complicated. But
yeah, so that's our next step. Close to the launching, but still some modifications here and there. Let's say it like that.
The companies that want me to be in the same prototype rate as what do you have already properties? I think I have one more.
Yeah, so we have some that we would put on the platform now. So there is 5 properties that we put on the platform initially. What we are thinking now is if we should not position the platform itself a bit differently, like offering both our own properties, but also like a marketplace. That's tricky because our own, we have control, we can guarantee something to the community. If we make it a marketplace where somebody, I don't know where in the world, offers a property, how do you control it? It's a big trust issue. And I don't feel comfortable, to be honest, to ask money from DAO members, offering it on our platform, not being there, have never seen that property, don't know the laws in this country, don't know anything. And then you're scared, maybe the property doesn't exist, I don't know. A lot of feelings that especially so it's a bit, how do you balance that risk? You can do measures, you can hire lawyers, but we haven't found a solution for that, so we start with our own to start with, and then later on, let's see where the journey goes.
I don't know if it was already asked, so I think on the property for 100 questions, and people start buying. What if you just don't reach the threshold of the whole money? So maybe just only 30 spots.
Yes.
And that's it for what's gonna happen.
Because it is our
Not really, so you can have it open and if somebody wants to enter, you can enter only every time it's our property. If it's a property that we would buy as a community, then you would have like the standards, we have a threshold, if it's not cheap, you cannot buy it.
Specifically, your startup money into buying all the properties.
Exactly, but I mean, we should see it as a community together. I don't want to be a broker, so I don't want to buy property and sell it to the DAO and that's it. So like, also have a stake in it. We want to have a stake in it to like, first want to have something to say, because then we would have the risk that somebody decides maybe things that are not legally possible in Austria. Somebody decides, no, I want to sell half of it, I don't know, to my friend that lives there. It's not possible legally. Sorry, we cannot follow the request.
You have some leverage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say you have 2 properties and let's say both are doing well.
Yeah.
And then I invest in what you invest in B, and then suddenly somebody has a gas explosion at A. You as a company have a loan, and then you have to somehow manage the depreciation. And the only way like entrepreneurs, because there's
yeah.
So what the only thing I would suggest is legally you must isolate the same from so you don't want anything that's not correlated
Affecting the other.
So you have to make a new entity for each property.
Which is the question.
I believe it's
no, Google it is because we can different ways, but management fees, Yeah, hopefully it changes in Austria because here it's the question is the cost. In the end gets maybe unattractive because yeah, €1,000, but you need bookkeeping if you have one. You need for every property you own. So it's doable, of course. It depends on the value of the property. If I have a whole apartment, of course, then it's easy. If I have just one flat that is the value of 200,000,
That doesn't matter.
so it's
Yeah, but when you find but which reasons are there because you will because the gas explosion.
But you are covered by the insurance. So of course there can be some
insurance. Maybe 20 minutes to zero is not really. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if it's zero. If you sell part of it to the community, use the money to new property, of course. You should be if your leverage is not big. And actually use some of the money to pay back.
So of course that has to leverage, it has to represent take the money and keep the loan and leverage the whole building. Then it would be like kind of mismanagement. So thank you. You don't 20%, but it's 100% loan. So it can of course the loan and the equity in the property we cannot sell something that we don't own. So we can only tokenize. We can.
You can tokenize something where you have a near 100% loan from a bank to acquire.
Yeah, of course, but that would be mismanagement because then we had this risk of the leverage. That's not the goal. So like if we have a 100% loan and sell 20%, tokenize 20%, then we would have to cover and pay back the loan and reflect. That would be the best. That's the main topic.
100% from the property or 80% prevention from online. We don't need a bank.
We also have questions also to you, since you're also doing questions, how to connect the physical asset to the digital side or it's all based on my depends on the instrument. If it's something like
everybody is there, so the first part and no by the consciousness, it's just then this token represents the ownership of the piece of paper that's being with the lawyer. The legal framework
and how do you connect the wallet to the person?
That's why KYC comes into question. Again, it depends on the instrument. For some you don't need it, for some you need it, and then of course each individual user may have their wallet. But in this example, we're talking about real estate. If I was logging into their platform, most likely I would have a wallet which would type my name and last name, which is type my password. They would have this information, whoever holds the custody and everything they do it. And then they would know every time this wallet appears, linked to my name.
But then here, I would really like to, for me, it's hard to understand the value of using blockchain because, like, I mean, I don't want to be criticized.
No, sure, go ahead. That's why you're here.
Because, like, imagine there is a house, right? So you just, maybe not transfer, but traditionally, whenever there is like a decision needs to be made, people are just sitting like this,
Yeah, but in one city you mean.
Yeah,
But we are talking about with this international.
Not only that,
Yeah, but we need only.
all these 6 people that bought this house needed to invest 100K. But if you go to the site now, okay, after that, with all the prices, whatever, there are not many people who should buy the acquire part of it. But all of them are interested in the long-term value of real estate. So what they're trying to do is break it down to pieces where each put 100 euros at the end of the month. Invest 100 euros, buy a piece of property, eventually you will have a diversified portfolio of your own property and your portfolio.
But that's what the bank is doing without information.
Well,
You can buy ETF.
time is almost up because it's one last of the couple of seconds of being half an hour talking. And I would like to have the attention fully to the screen here, that we will be showing you the metaverse, the campus of the Startup Life. Andreas will be with us, hosting us there. So if you need the mic to talk, I'll be holding that for you. And looks amazing.
Good.
Maybe, can you just move a little bit so we have the camera, the other side? Okay, the both sides, like,
I need him.
you need him, okay.
I mean, I will switch.
Yes, okay, good. Do you need the mic to talk? No, okay. Then enjoy, and Andreas walk us through the Startup Life campus, which we are very excited to see.
So, hello, my name is Philip, but this avatar,
Yeah.
it's basically from Andreas, my colleague here. We are from Vice Versa Labs. We are a company developing virtual worlds, basically in the metaverse. That's what I'm showing you here. That will be just a sneak peek of what we've built so far. So we are here, as you see, in the Startup Life virtual campus, and I will guide you through this amazing world. So basically, we have from the things we built, we have here different stands of companies. We have a main stage where we'll be heading now. I don't know if you can see it. There is also the live stream implemented that you can see also from YouTube. Let me get on just here. Good. And basically where we are, I mean, you all know what the metaverse is, but we are on a decentralized platform called Somnium. So that's the metaverse of Somnium Space. And this is a world inside Somnium Space. So basically they build NFTs that can be filled with content, and the content can be whatever you want. So you have a free programmable space where you can just program everything in you can imagine. So if you want, like here we have some, I don't know, some birds that are flying around, but you could also do some dolphins or whales flying around. I was already in a world where you climb rocks and flying whales, so that's very impressive. And this one, we decided to do it in the decentralized metaverse because it runs on blockchains. You can implement all the different NFTs, and also this world, like I said, is an NFT itself. So if I want to sell this NFT to someone else because they created some very nice experience and that's generating revenue, you can do that. So you are basically the owner of this metaverse world inside the other metaverse platform. And why we decided to take the blockchain metaverse and not some centralized one is because you have there more possibilities of the NFTs to implement it. And especially here in Somnium Space, I mean, you have different metaverses that are more common, like Decentraland or Sandbox, but you have in each of these different hurdles to get in. So especially if you have, like the Sandbox, you need just the PC client and you get in like you are playing a video game. You get in the Decentraland from the web. That's basically very, very nice to get in. And here in Somnium Space, everything is from ground developed for virtual reality. But you have the second possibility to get in, like with the PC client, like you get in the sandbox, and also the possibility to share some web link, like you share Zoom link, and you can say, okay, let's meet up at 2 p.m. in this world. So if you load it up to the web, you can visit it via your tablet, your smartphone, or from anywhere, and you meet right behind. Yeah, also the other colleague is joining right there, but we are here together in the metaverse. And this should be like the Startup Life Campus, basically a place where everyone can join at any time. So this is a persistent world. You don't have to set up different Zoom meetings or anything you basically do. And I will guide you into this main hall. Let's show you what we plan to do here. Because you have nearly unlimited possibilities. And this is just, let's say, the start of what would be a great journey. And we've developed here different workspaces where you could collaborate with colleagues. We can implement displays. We can, or we will implement whiteboards. You can share ideas, save this to your PC, share it with the other ones. And everything is persistent here. You could, especially if you're working in a 3D area where you're creating like 3D objects, you could place them here in the middle. Okay. Here. You could place them here, and everywhere people are getting around, making changes to the object, and everyone sees it right there in 3D. So basically, like you do it in the engineering space, someone works on the AutoCAD and shares the screen maybe or has a meeting and they discuss it. But here you can upload it and have it right here. And if you make a change, everyone sees it. You can make some explosion, takes some parts out or put it in again. So very nice what we will do again here in the future. Then you have what we have here. Some tents where you can also collaborate. So there's really enough space for every hackathon that people get in here and also here share their ideas, get together here, put everything here, stream something, see it together and discuss it. And I'll show you back then. I really like it here. So
it's windy or how's the
yeah,
temperature?
it's nice. It's not cloudy, like just a little bit. But the thing I really like, it doesn't snow, it's not cold, it's bushes. We have here this nice cubes. We have a lot of them that can be branded. That's also one thing that's very nice here. You just add and add and add more things as the world develops and as the needs of the people that are working here may develop. So you will just get in one of these to show you, like here's the entrance. Looks like this. We'll get in. And here you have the same again. We have there is a whiteboard, so you can, in the future, if the demand is here, draw things, save them, talk about it in other calls. And you have always here the place where you can leave your work. You can showcase them. If you say, okay, we worked on it and we want other teams to maybe join us, you just get in here and you talk about your ideas and maybe share some knowledge. And everyone has his own space, and you don't have to create all the time maybe new Zoom meetings. And at the moment, this is just one of the use cases we are trying out in the metaverse, because most time until now, metaverse was just like a buzzword. Everyone wanted to get in, maybe because of media attention, or just that, like it was with blockchain, that they say, hey, we are in. But now we are trying to really create use cases for the metaverse. This is and will will develop as one of the greatest use cases, I think. Also, we are talking at the moment with artists, like art exhibitions and so on. You can really create exhibitions that don't exist in the real world. We also talk to architects because they can showcase their buildings here and people can imagine how this will look and feel like in the real world. And one very nice use case we are already in talks with is creating music worlds for music artists. And there we create for each individual artist very individual worlds where he can showcase maybe where his career started, his garage, where maybe the band met and made the first songs. They can publish here some unreleased songs and really sell NFTs or maybe give the people who visit the real events in the real world via their ticket and special NFT, and they can enter special areas in this NFT world where they get things that are not possible in the real world. And we are already in talks today with Sony Music, Warner Music, etc. And they are all very interested. They see it as on their agenda. They think, okay, we need to do this. It's just to figure out in which way and how the whole metaverse and VR space develops. So I think there will be one point that's crucial, the takeoff point for the whole VR space. And that is when the big companies create VR glasses that basically don't look like skiing goggles, but they are very practical and useful. It's like we saw with the iPhone. Since Apple launched the iPhone, app stores and apps were this was the ground layer and everyone was developing apps. And everyone is using apps today and you can't live in a world without smartphone and apps. And I think this will be the same here. You won't in future maybe meet with a Zoom meeting where you just see all the faces, but if the possibility is here, you will meet in a 3D world. And we are setting up this setup with the PC in the back of the room. And if anyone has any questions concerning metaverse or what we are doing or maybe collaborations, we are here to help you.
Thank you. That looked cool. You could also join, right? You from Dream 2 hope you should join, or you will join it. Good. Nice. Okay, now let's go to work, because that's why we are here. Now, I would like to ask that we will be finishing with the first session of talking. It will be the second session, a mixture of people of the startups, and the talents will join to which one do they want. After this 30 minutes, the last one, I would like to ask the talents and the startups if you would like to join to a team, let me know. And startup, if they want to have one of the talents, please approach to them and let them know, and then come to me. They say, hey, this talent will be working with me through the weekend. We will be joining to this. Or if one of the talents wants to support two startups within the weekend, that's also fine. It's up to the startups. It's not mandatory though, but it's, advisory. However, we are also supporting and pushing the talents. If they have an idea and they want to develop it through the weekend, we would also support that. We were gonna have tomorrow mentoring session that are mentors that are looking forward to support you for 3 hours, working with you closely one by one. So please use this time to do that. And also, we heard we have amazing talents and we have amazing people who would like to join on the team and support you. So the next session would be like 30 minutes of this mixture. I tried to make it this way that you did not talk with each other, so you did not meet each other. And then after that, I would like to come everybody to me to say, okay, this is my team, and also, or the talent would say, I would like to join to this startup. So let's get together and network and talk more.
get this on.